So yeah, you can see from the brochure and the postcard and the sign, we kind of mimic the highway sign of 101 or in the whole highway system of the United States. So the whole show starts with the highway sign, with the title, with the artist's name, and a little introduction of what the show is. The exhibition, as you know, is based on this collection called the 101 collection, which the collection is expanding. Aaron Roxburgh's work is on the left side when you enter the gallery. I feel like this work talk specifically with the highway sign itself because the artist depicted a different road sign in California and juxtaposition with there's a pulp magazine in front of it, which is really detailed. Rodney Graham's work, which is called Dance, and he depicts this old stereotypical Western cowboy movie scene with people, the cowboys kind of shooting bullets to one person's feet and force him to dance. In the image, and the person who was dancing in the air was actually the artist himself. And I always say Rodney Graham's work deals with daily encounter with the American movies and all these kind of historical contexts that he's very interested in exploring. I came across Ron Terada's work, which is called Michael, and it's a series of work that with installation and photograph. Interestingly, that Ron Terada started this group of work based on this movie called Blade Runner, which is directed by Ridley Scott in 1982. Its background scene of the movie is a giant billboard with moving images of this Japanese woman dressed up in traditional costume. So Ron Terada is kind of played with this idea and replace the women with cohesions. The movie is based on the book. Yeah, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? The story is based in San Francisco, but the movie changed the location of the story from San Francisco to Los Angeles. I have a replica of each work based on installation shots and scale it down to 1/5 of the original work and printed it black and white. The idea is to have a little replicant for each work. Maria Garcia Torres piece, I will say, when I'm writing my essay, I kind of grouped all these work into different subtitles, I would say, under this big umbrella of what I will understand the American identity. And the video is like a 16mm film, and the title is Kim Jong-il's favorite movie. And the artist invited his friends to come and act out a list of the movies. The action is based on the title of the movie. So the artist did a comprehensive research and find out this very absurd list of the movies that supposedly the North Korean dictator Kim Jong-il's favorite when he watched these movies, and most of them are Hollywood movies. Mark Su's work, first of all, is the content of the recording studio. Elvis Presley's recording studio. He did a reconstruction of this recording studio and made the prints into 3D. You have to wear 3D glasses that the artist will offer you, and he wants to construct this whole scene and immerse the viewer to this experience of going kind of like a time travel. Yeah, and also Eleanor Antin's postcards piece, which she will use like a personal narrative with all these images of the different location in America, because she brought all these 100 rubber boots travel across the country from California to New York, and she would do like a still shots for each image with 100 boots in front of the background and make them into postcards and send to people all around that she knows. So And it's interesting, it kind of plays this idea of construction a visual narrative of this trip, and also each image it has its own personality and also ties into this either natural landscape or the urban scene. Okay, Art Now is a non-for-profit organization that based in San Francisco, and Art Now started this 101 Curatorial Fellowship program with the California College of the Arts Curatorial Practice Program, and also the Wattis. The idea is to give young curator an opportunity also to put their learning experience into the practical experience. I am not from San Francisco nor United States. That's why I feel like it's especially interesting for me to look through this collection and find out what are my understanding of the daily reality of the life here